Hey viewers, welcome to my channel. I'm here to show you that you can achieve everything, you can do anything, but I always advise you to master one thing and make that your business. Now I'm here working on this the sink. I worked on it before and it leaked. The gasket here warped a little bit. This was a used sink that I installed, and I don't recommend that you buy a used sink. Always buy a new one because someone could remove it and bend this out a little bit, and the washer would never sit perfectly, and it would cause leaks. So I was advised that you may want to pick up a new one instead. So I'm trying this again. Hopefully it is just a gasket and I can make this work the second time. It leaked down the line, so I got a new one, and I'll show you here what you'll need. Well, you can pick up a Glacier Bay fixed faucet sink strainer. It comes with a whole kit. It's $10 at the time of this recording. And then you want to pick up a putty. If you have something old, it probably won't work because if it starts to come apart or whatever, it'll leak. So you want to make sure that you use stuff that are new. All right, so I'm not going to show you how to take it off, but you want to have a clean surface here. Wipe it off with a towel from the bottom and the top. Make sure all the dirt and gunk is gone. And be careful. You would want to wear gloves here because this is a sharp edge. It's sharp as a razor. It might cut your finger, so just be careful. All right, so this is your strainer. Just have it upside down on a clean surface, and grab your plumber's putty, and make just enough to have around here. You can have access, it's fine. Just don't have not enough, which will make you have to remove it and take it out. I grabbed some in a spoon, a tablespoon. You don't want to use. You want to make sure you clean that very well. The stuff is not, could be toxic. So you have about that much, about a tablespoon worth, and make it like a snake. All right, just twirl back and forth until the length goes all the way around. So it's still all the way around. Keep doing it some more. Make sure this doesn't come apart. All right, so now it looks like it's good. You may have some areas that are thinner. You can overlap them like this. It's fine. And when you get to this point, you join it together. Just keep squeezing it together until it's one solid. And you can see that right there. A lot of it will get squished out. You want to try to make it as uniform as you can, because when it squishes together, you don't want lows and highs. Just try to make this all uniform like this. It's nice and uniform. Place it in and try to center it exactly in the center. The hole is a little bit bigger than this, which I'm not happy about because it does move around. Have it just like that, and now the gasket. Now you have the gasket part, and then the paper. Let that sit on the metal like this. So you have the gasket, paper, and the metal. Go to the bottom of the sink and install it. Before you install it, you see all that right there? Make sure you cut that out. You can cut it out with any sharp object, such as a scissors, a utility knife. just you want to score it in a circle all the way around. Going in a circle. Alright, so once that is done, remove it, because this will improve the result of it happening. Because if you try to do this without doing, it will not sit right, it won't screw in all the way. You want to make sure, you know, this is done right. Alright, now we install the washer. Remember the washer here, the gasket goes in first, the paper, and then the metal washer. And then just turn it in. It'll be a big help if you can have somebody hold the top part and try to align this. You want to align this, make sure it's right in the center. Don't have it off center. And just turn it slowly, don't get into a rush. Don't be Superman now. It won't help you down the line. You'll regret it. Just make sure it's on center, because just a little bit off will make it leak down the line. Alright, so when you get to the very end, now you try to go slow and make sure it's on center. Alright, now I'm gonna go to the top and hold it down, and with one hand turning it. So come up here, hold it down, press it, make sure this is on center. It moved a little bit, you see. Have it pushing it down, pushing it down. You can also get like plastic or something to hold this. This way it's easier. Pliers would work. Just put, like, you know, the two prongs in here and hold it. Make sure it doesn't break though. Alright, so I tightened it. It's pretty tight. It's not turning. Now just get, like I said, a utility knife or anything sharp. And now you can cut the axis here. Alright, so it looks good. Alright. Alright, so that part is installed. Depending on your layout. So this is a double sink. Depending on yours, you would want to know what you're doing and how to do it. Just try to follow the steps that you took it out. I'm gonna show you the way I did mine. Hopefully it will help you out. Okay, so I have this sort of like a T, and this hooks up onto that part there. I'll show you in a second. This part came with it. This one here and this gasket, it sat on this to extend it, and this here connects to the other sink, and it comes with a washer here. This washer goes inside here, it screws on. Alright, so we can put this in here first. Don't tie anything yet until it's aligned. Now once you put this in here, now what you want to do is turn this in here a little bit and have it connect to the top. At the same time, connect to this. Okay, now it's aligned. Now this part is aligned. Don't tie anything yet. Align the top first, as that's your most important part. Tie this first. That's the first thing you tie. Okay, hand tying everything. Okay, Now what you want to do is start lining the bottom. Have it so it looks like it's nice and uniform, and there's not crooked tension. Make sure all the gaskets are in there aligned. Now tighten this part here. Now I can tighten this part, top part, and make sure the gasket is nice and tight in there before you do that. I'll have that part inside. Okay. Okay, now I go to this side here. Tighten this. Okay, you see how it's coming together? Nice and straight. And then the last part is this part here. Push this up a little bit and then turn this. Alright, so now I can test this and see if I made a good, nice, solid job. Alright, so this is a U-sink, like I said. This could be bent a little bit, which would cause a leak. Alright, let's hope that this second time is a charm. Alright, so it was leaking here before, right here. I don't see any leaks. Should touch it around here. I mean, this is the thing about this sink. I got it used, and when you get it used and it doesn't come with all the hardware, down the line things change, and it's not exactly the same. And it seems like it's working good right now. It's not leaking. None of these joints are leaking. This is not leaking here. You always check your joints here. Not leaking. Tighten this up a little bit. Over here is not leaking. It looks to be good to me. I put hot water to see, because sometimes when it's cold it doesn't do anything. You put a little bit of hot, it starts to warp a little bit, and you see my hands are dry, nice and dry, so that's a good sign. I did this exactly the time it took me to record it, about 10 to 15 minutes. It might take you up to 30 minutes because I have done a few sinks, and this was just something I've done quite a while. So as a new beginner, it'll take you a few tries. You might get lucky the first time. Don't get discouraged. Keep it up. Always keep trying. Learn new things every day. I hope that helped. I appreciate you watching my channel. If I deserve your thumbs up, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching.